Welcome back again. Thanks for all your support. Today, we will review and go deep into the ultimate philosophical survival manual, Albert Camus' The Myth of Sisyphus, exploring how to turn a meaningless struggle into a personal victory. The story, the hero of the underworld. Sisyphus was the cleverest of mortals, a king who loved the earth so much that he famously chained up death, Thanatos, to stay alive. Even after being dragged to the underworld, he tricked the gods into letting him return for one last glimpse of the sun. Eventually, the gods caught him and devised a punishment of pure futility. He must roll a massive boulder up a steep hill, but just as he reaches the summit, the rock's weight sends it crashing back down. He must repeat this for eternity, a cycle designed to break the human spirit through hopeless labor. The philosophical message, the absurd. Camus uses this myth to describe the absurd, the specific conflict between our deep human hunger for meaning and the unreasonable silence of a universe that offers no answers. In our modern world, we often feel like Sisyphus when we face repetitive jobs, bills, and routines that seem to lead nowhere. We expect our lives to follow a logical path, but the silent world often interrupts us with chaos or monotony. The descent, coming down with purpose. The most important part of the story for Camus is the moment the rock rolls back down. As Sisyphus walks back to the plain to retrieve his boulder, he is the master of his days. During this descent, he comes down with purpose. He is not walking back in defeat. He is walking back with full awareness of his condition. This moment of consciousness is his victory. Because he knows the rock will roll back and he chooses to go down and meet it anyway, he is stronger than the rock. His purpose is found in the very act of returning to his struggle with his eyes wide open. How to overcome? The 3 conquering steps. Per the book, you don't overcome a lack of meaning by finding a higher purpose or a fake explanation. Instead, you conquer the void through 3 specific realizations. Revolt. You refuse to be crushed by the pointlessness. By consciously choosing to keep pushing the rock, you make the struggle yours. When you look at a meaningless modern task and do it with defiance rather than despair, you become the master of the rock. Freedom. Once you accept that there is no cosmic master plan, you are finally free from the pressure of perfection. If there is no pre-written script, you are the master of your own days, free to define yourself at every moment. Passion. If nothing has one ultimate meaning, then every single moment becomes equally valuable. You overcome life's emptiness by living with maximum intensity, being fully awake to the breath in your lungs and the roughness of the stone. Closing, the defiant happiness. Camus famously concludes that Sisyphus is the absurd hero because he is fully aware of his fate and chooses to continue anyway. He has no hope, but he also has no illusions, and that makes him powerful. By acknowledging that his life is his own creation, he turns a divine punishment into a human victory. The struggle itself towards the heights is enough to fill a man's heart. One must imagine Sisyphus happy. See you in my next video. Please like and subscribe if you're ready to embrace the absurd and keep climbing.